How you doing, sir? So what's going on?
I'm gonna say it quietly so we can.
We can talk over here. You don't have any weapons on you, right?
No. Nothing that can be construed as a weapon.
Pedestrian traffic complaint, park in LA Avenue. Disabled silver Mercedes blocking on park near LA Avenue.
Are you restraining orders?
Go ahead.
How you doing? It's in my car. I'll get to it. Long story short, restraining order. He's been harassing my family today. He's been harassing me through it. I've got many occasions of him breaking the restraining order, keying my car, throwing feces on my car. He's staring in the window right there. I think you guys can see him. The right window right there. When you guys pulled up, he started hiding back. But yeah, he's been harassing us, waving at us, laughing at us, intimidating us from the window. There's many police reports if you pull up my address. But he's not allowed to be within 100 yards, so he's not allowed to live there. It's also illegal. Captain Young is working on getting him out of that RV. So he had objects in his hand, and he often makes threats. So instead of coming out of the car and then walking up to a violent situation or potential hostile situation, I called you guys, because that's what I was instructed to do. So I'll get my name.
So he lives in Afghanistan?
This is his
This is his copy? That you need, that he needs to be
He's
served
already
with?
served.
We were told that he hasn't been served yet.
He has been, then they're filing it, but he has been. I have the copy of the person signing it, and they submitted it because Labor Day. It might not have slowed the submission, but I did have an emergency restraining order that was.
And that expired last week.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I got him served the same day I got the permanent, so he is served. So give me a moment here. I just have to find the manual. I think I have it. What did it say? Oh, maybe. Let me call the person that's served. Turn the car off? Do you have my keys?
Stage 1, night job 51. Night job 51. 1098, yeah. Night job 51, 1098.
I'm standing here with the police. I got Richard harassing me. I need the picture that he served. They're saying it's on the system. Yes. Okay, I need a picture of the signature. It's being texted to me now. The reason why is it wasn't dropped off, it was mailed, so the holiday I think delays it one day. So tomorrow it should be.
And then he signed for it from the mail clerk?
Who signed?
The signature.
Who signed?
Who's the person that signed?
What do you mean? I had a third party. So is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I had a family friend do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you're saying that got mailed to him or mailed?
No. Mailed to
The server.
to the Ventura County courthouse. There. So I went to court. I had an emergency restraining order, signed everything. I go to court. I get this. Same day, I got it. I got him served. They put it in an envelope, put it in the mail, and then obviously we have Labor Day. So if it's not today, then it's tomorrow. And then I'm having the proof that it was done. I technically have it on camera, but it's hard to see, and I know it could be anything that was thrown in. Regardless, he's not allowed to live 100 yards from me. And we had the emergency. He wasn't supposed to do that, and that was 30 yards. And he keeps intimidating, harassing. We had a guy over here. I'm gonna have to pull the tapes later. It's just like I can't live this way. Here we go. I think it's slightly blurry. You see it at the bottom. The signature is Gale, so you can zoom in. I'm gonna grab my keys.
Server Gail Errand, Arfin, something like that.
If you want, I can get a more clear.
Date.
So, you airdrop that?
Yeah, I'm not the best with airdrop. You instruct me on how to properly do that.
Airdrop that?
Station 1, 4.12.
Thank you.
4.12.
It's just.
Station 1, 4.12. And then the engine 4.4.12. And
That would be good.
4.12.
There you go. There's a clear one. Yeah. Sorry about that, man. I'm trying to be as organized, man. There's so many paperwork, as you know, because you've been here. I have so many security cameras have gone, a lot. I have floodlight with a camera. I've got right there. I've got a ring, and then I got another floodlight over there. I'm getting more put up. I'm Zach, by the way. Pardon. There you go. You should have it. I also witnessed him being served when I was in my window, and he tried to scream at them, "You can't serve me." It's crazy. Did you guys see him in the window when he pulled up?
I couldn't see him, even when you were pointing out. I didn't see. I didn't see him.
I know it's hard to see with the palm trees right there. It makes it a little difficult when you're pulling up tinted windows and whatnot.
So, let's just start real quick.
You know about this?
And by the way, that little plus your family Simpsons thing is new. Because he likes to create isolation.
Station 1, 941. 941.
People just have a lot of
41 in unit 1098. No prosecution desired. Incident documented on FI. Now respond to the 8851 call. 41, 10-4.
David 21.
Hi, David 21.
Hi, David 21. I'm close to Trader Joe's on TO. There is a black dog and a quarter black Tesla, partial plate of Victor 8, parked right at the entrance with the windows up. Trader Joe's 3835 East TO.
Hi, David 21.
So we're just waiting on him. We're just waiting on him.
51.
Hi, Traffic Gun Residence Alarm 1587 Alarm Field. Right on the number 6 garage. 1587 Marshfield Avenue.
John 51.
Hi, Ocean 51.
Ocean 51.
This one, that's report 813 Pamela Lynn, suspect background, direct phone call 813 Pamela Lynn.
Ocean 51.
Zach, what was he saying?
I can't hear you.
What was he saying? How was he saying?
I couldn't hear him. I kept the windows up and I called you guys to set up a confrontation, as well as he had unknown objects into him, so I didn't know if they were.
Okay. So, what was he doing that drew your attention to him?
So when I was at the store coming home from work, I got a call from my dad that he was waving at my dad and laughing and saying something. I'll have to get the full details from him. He had a guy like shape package with that was leaving a truck around his face across the street. He was standing there. And then he was waving at my brother. I don't know if my brother had just come home or whatnot. You can ask him.
Was this all today?
Yeah, just like all these things. I didn't, as you can tell, I didn't get out of my vehicle. I pulled up. So I'm responsible as best. So I pull up, and he comes right to the window, leaning into the window, lighting up drugs, drinking alcohol, other objects in his hand, filming me, getting ready to yell and scream.
And younger brother, you're
Shaking.
Shake. Okay.
So Shay, what happened when here, come closer. What happened when before I showed up and you said he was waving at you?
They're parked in front of that mailbox right there. I don't know if there was 2 people in it or 1, but he was staying out there with his shirt off, no shoes, no socks, just some shorts. And then he pulled off, like loud ass engine, and then he walked what's his name again? Richard walked back again and started like waving papers and like this orange yellowish package at us and like laughing and yelling, and then he went inside.
And you weren't able to hear anything that he was saying or doing when the windows up?
Correct. Right now he is filming this though. He's behind a curtain in the RV.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know. So he is, the second he saw you guys, he pulled back. Shay, do you have film? See him? Can you pull up your film you were taking and see if you can see him in there?
What's your phone number, sir?
818-879-3860.
I'm not.
Shay, do you have an ID with you?
No, it's in the house. So grab it.
Yeah, could you please go ahead? When did you go back into the motorhome? You said he was at your window, like.
No, he was in his window. Like, okay, so you see that picture of Laura Ingram right there? He's hanging out of that window. That's what I'm
So,
saying.
I thought you said when you were in your car, he came over and was like lighting the drugs.
No.
Oh, okay.
At
that was
that-
at his window
yeah,
when you pulled up.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. He was outside the vehicle when I came to, I believe, both my dad and my brother. With me, he was inside the vehicle. Okay. Yeah.
And was he like
Yeah.
pointing at you, like posturing?
Yep. Flexing on me. Yes, sir. Everything. Full intimidation. And I was in fear that he had an object in his hand that he could shoot me in range with or come out and try to attack me. I have videos of him coming out, stumbling around, threatening me and stuff like that. But I've submitted to the court, that's how I got the restraining order.
Is your dad gone right now?
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute. He gives baseball lessons down the street. Let me call him and see if he's on his way. Because if so, he'll be here in 5 minutes.
And the address is changed.
Alright, you said less than 10, probably like 6. He's stepping in his vehicle. It's off Lynn Ranch, it's very good for lessons. So. Yeah, he just put that up today. Simpsons thing while I was at work. I'll try to pull the camera, watching him do it. Idiot.
Do you have a camera pointed towards him?
I'm not legally allowed to do it specifically,
it was just
but I have cameras that get the circumference. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it properly. So the floodlights capture, and then if you look right here,
661.
that one. But you see it in front of the window? Yeah. So that one gets a really good shot. I'm gonna get another one on the side. The problem is like getting it properly, but for better audio and whatnot. So the second it goes dark, my
These are
floodlights
your
come on.
trees, right?
Correct.
You would like to make sure that your cars, when they're parked there, are maybe make sure they're not getting broken into, pointing down towards your cars.
We're trying to figure out how to get the wire up there. I appreciate
They're
that.
solar panel.
But I still have to get the wire for it to go.
Solar panel. Wi-Fi.
So I'll send right there because my TV's right there. And
Look it up. Your property, your trees.
Walking back. So
And by the way,
don't know
my
what
car
you
is
say.
keyed. That's on video.
What was that?
A month ago? Yep. I just got my car.
Send me have to me the week that I got my. Oof. Hey, look at that. You couldn't prove it. The week of.
Package, like an orange.
Do your neighbors have cameras?
Their cameras don't pass them. Most of them just go to the sidewalk, unfortunately.
Because of.
Their houses are all cambered, but it doesn't extend over to this side of the street, if that makes sense.
Because of their angle or just.
Yeah, just whatever. That's what they told me.
I mean, if they get a gift of a camera.
Yeah.
When he was walking back?
Absolutely. I appreciate your helpfulness. Any advice you have, I'm sending it to my guy right now.
photos of that?
Yes.
Note that down.
Thank you, sir. I put my ID away. You put this away too?
Yeah, we got photos.
How does the him not living within 100 yards get enforced?
That so with that, it's very, because of he has standing in that area, it's going to be very hard to actually enforce that part of the restraining order. So I know with past experiences with between neighbor restraining orders, it's that part is almost impossible to kind of enforce just because of where he lives according to where you live. But the fact that he's doing things to entice or get your attention or things like that, harass, intimidate, and so on, those are the ones that mostly. But him just living there is not exactly a crime.
So that RV isn't really there, and he,
That's
Yeah,
beyond my
that's
scope.
stuff like we talked about that in the past with like code enforcement and stuff like that. That's their realm. For us, now that there's a restraining order that's been filed and served, that's something actionable that we can deal with. If you know, if we get ordered by somebody who can order me to call a tow truck and tow that thing out of here,
who's
don't care.
who's allowed to give you authority to enforce the 100 yards? Would that be Captain Young or?
So I don't know why judges put stuff like that.
He told me that verbally too. He's
Yeah.
like, he has to move. He said that.
Yeah, so we can't force him to move, even though he's not, you know, legally supposed to be living there. It's just like almost people that live in like transient encampments in areas that they're not allowed to be. We can't go in and just tell them, get all your crap, get out of here. You're being evicted. Like they have to be evicted. So for the judge to say that he can't be within 100 yards of you and he has to move, he would have to do some sort of move out order to him saying you have to get out of here, find a new residence, whatever the case may be.
Who does move out orders?
What do you mean?
Like you said, it's a move out order. Who does?
So a judge would have to order that.
It's like an eviction.
Yeah, like on domestic violence orders, like protection orders, stuff like that, like married couples, they can check off move out, and then when we serve them with that, that means they don't live there now. They get what they need, they leave, and they're not allowed to come back to that house until the judge changes it. If they drop the restraining order, or if they make it a permanent restraining order. But in all the years I've been dealing with civil harassment orders, I've never seen a judge issue like a move out order on top of a civil harassment order, forcing somebody to move, like to physically move to a different location. Because I know this is a different situation, but imagine he's the owner of that house, you're the owner of this house, you guys have these issues between each other, you get a civil harassment order and the judge is like, okay, you gotta move. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I get the owner part because he's not the owner because he's on.
but
Yeah.
and again, that goes into, from our perspective, he has legal standing to live there because that's where he's been for over 2 years, right? Now, the whole issues of like code and all that stuff, that's code enforcement's issue. If a judge issues a move-out order saying that he has to move, you know, I imagine our civil unit probably, civil would come and deal with that. But like I said, all the time I've been dealing with these types of orders in 7 years of working out here, I've never seen a civil harassment order get an actual
Adam
move-out
21.
order.
921. 921.
My dad put on our policies.
921. 921. Domestic dispute of progress at 2913 Calle Lakota, north of Calle Areno. The verbal only with RP's wife, Krista Linda, born in 58, Food Beach PD.
He's at the light.
2913 Calle Lakota.
I'm gonna put this in my car.
So once I get Dad's info statement, we'll try to contact Richard. So I've been here probably 10, 15 times. He's never once opened the door to the thing, but he has also called us before. Like he called a month ago maybe and had a conversation with him on the phone. So I don't know. We'll see.
You have enough for 10:15?
That's what I called Taylor about, because it's not in CARPOS, the service, but we have the picture of the service. He said that's good enough for proof of service, even though it's not in there. So we'll try to get him out.
If not, what?
If not, I'll just write it up. So
Another 21.
detective in the computer.
Can I drop the door?
Hopefully, try to fix it out.
And drop 51 in unit 10 minutes.
Can I drop the door in unit 30?
Playing around. That's the only way you can do it.
And out of 21, number 21.
Never win.
So why can we in the front yard? There's a white female friend. There's a video of Bill wearing a white nightgown. How's that clear out?
Were you listening to the Ventura story?
No, I was on a call, and then somebody sent me a text saying there was a situation. So I was like, everybody's rolling out there. So I run out to my car, and I'm like,
Does this help with anything? This is from the sheriff's office. I was checking my mail since you guys were here. I had to come home from the grocery store. I just put my mail in the bag. That's my dad right there. So he'll probably pull in the driveway.
Someone?
They're attached. So this is the just another copy of it.
That doesn't help with the whole he's been served, that's separate.
Oh no, we're good on that. The photo. Yeah, that's good enough. Thanks. Declarations of attempts to first one served.
Oh, is that the sheriff's office saying when they tried to do it?
Yeah,
in
that's
between?
what this is.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, snare gift agreement. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you can hang on to that.
Thank you. That's seen.
Deputy Vargas.
Hasn't been here, has been here.
Yeah, I remember him. I haven't seen him.
I'm from the opposite side. Shorthand.
Appreciate you.
So I stayed in the car and called the
Yeah,
cops.
absolutely. Because I had to call my kid. There you go. So.
He's the one I called. So it's not filed that he's been served, but I showed him the picture of the document being signed that he was served, and then the police tried to serve him.
What about, did you get the video of this dude holding to me? Like he was,
I haven't.
I know you're
I've been in the car.
That's just the one.
So
thing.
as far as we're, it's official. He's been served. So we just got to update that on our system,
Got it.
and then
And it sounds like that's already in the mail.
No, it was mailed. It was mailed on Thursday.
Yeah, so it should be updated.
The only thing I didn't want to know, I had to leave him in some money real quick. And I didn't want him to come on.
no, of course.
So
Yeah.
can you give your side of the
Let
story?
me get. Let me just copy down this stuff, and then I'll ask.
Of course.
Appreciate it. It's just one of those things. I get it. We're trying to do the right thing.
Well, it's hard when you have a
Piece of
typical
mind.
neighbor.
Piece of mind. And this looks like the truck right here. And we'll get the we'll get the license plate. It looks like this one right here. This is it.
phone number.
This is it. This is the dude right here. This is the guy right here.
Hey, he was staring down.
That's the dude right there. That's the guy that was sitting across the street with this dude when he waved to me at the story I'm about to tell. That's that guy.
What's your phone
License
number?
plate sheet you got down.
818 661 8415. So he just came out of that street right there. Love it. Absolutely dips, because he knew when I left he was going to dip.
What time did the incident earlier happen? Roughly.
6:20. Only because I left here it was 6:20, and by the time I got in my car and pulled down.
He called me at 6:26.
Yeah, I pulled in, and when I got out, so I pulled in to come home real quick. I took pictures when I come in. I roll out. The truck was there, parked where those people were right there. That's where that truck was. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Yeah,
Not
I
it was
told
a
him.
truck. Just,
I told him in front of the mailbox we have right there.
it was right there just after. So I pulled in. He wasn't outside.
So he was still
He was
inside.
inside. He was sitting in the car. Nothing happened. So I just figured it's another neighbor or whatever, somebody's friend. I come in. I'm inside because I got him at 6:15. I changed my shorts real quick. I got a drink and made me a sandwich real quick. I come pulling out. I always pull out and I shut my garage. And I verify here. He's now no shirt off over there in front of their street. And he starts going like this to me as I'm pulling out with papers in his hand. I didn't acknowledge. I didn't film. I didn't do one thing. We could catch it on one of our cameras. I just right there at T-Bone. And then I left. First thing I did, called him to make sure he stays inside. And then I called him because I knew he comes home, and that's probably what he's doing, because he comes home about the same time every night, 5:30, 6:30. And so he had papers, so when I try to serve my kid after this, I'm like, hey, it's in the driveway. Somebody comes on our property, defend yourself. It's the rule.
What's the
told
concern with
dispatch
the guy in
that
the black truck? Like,
he was just staring.
The guy in the black truck was staring at you as well.
Yeah. This guy talks about getting groups of people to come jump us, kill us, lynch us, whatever.
Right.
So when you got, especially when it's a white dude, a big old truck staring at, I mean, you saw the way he was driving down, staring at us.
And not to discredit anything, but I get stared at all the time.
I get it.
No, I got you.
I
What
get
I'm
it.
saying
Now here's the
is,
thing. That guy in the truck, am I worried about him? Absolutely. He can be affiliated, he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. To be affiliated with this guy, you're probably not. But at the end of the day, this was the guy that looked me directly in the face.
You're talking about electric guy.
On that guy's truck like this. Oh, but pretty much I look. If you look in the thing, it says you can't do that.
Yeah.
No, 100%. See, I got the thing on my phone. Would you send it to me? Email, just send it on a good text. What are you talking about? The restraining order, like 5-6 pages.
We've already seen it.
Oh,
We
you've
took
seen it.
pictures
Yeah,
of it.
but that's what I'm
They're
saying.
pretty boilerplate, so I mean, we generally know what a restraining order is going to say before, so
Yeah.
we just look at them to verify that they're current, served, and all that stuff. So yeah, we're good on the violation of it. So
you have video evidence to show that.
I don't
You've
have
got
video
it.
unless you
Okay.
point up on the thing. I didn't take video. I didn't want to
Just clarify.
I didn't have video. That's why when I called you.
Yeah,
And
so
for me to have to go outside there and take it, I get what you're saying, son. I just didn't get that same thing.
And it's fine.
no, and it is fine. Like we need video. No, we don't need it. Is it better? Yes, it is. But we don't need it to file a report to make arrests and all that. When we want it later on, we will.
Yeah, exactly. That video, you need to make sure you go back to that video. This is hard on me. It's hard on me because I'm having to worry about him. And that was my biggest thing.
But
I didn't want to cancel
I just
my
want to point out
license.
the truck thing is because he's mentioned getting other people to jump us, kill us, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just going to point out anybody affiliated. Now, he was already breaking it, and then add that. So we're just adding the weight of this, and from our perspective of being here of our life.
Pull up the license plate too. If we can get it, we can see if we can zoom in on that guy's license plate when he's talking to him. Because obviously, I saw him pull out of that street that I was sitting. I saw him. It's good enough.
So it's a big black truck, so it's hard to miss.
But again,
Yeah.
it's one of those ones that's kind of looked a little bit. It's
Yeah.
different. But the thing is, when he pulled up, it just started getting dusty.
Oh, have you seen it in the area before?
I saw the light. I saw the lights come out of the street.
Yeah. But have you seen it here before? Is it the first time you've seen it?
And normally we look around and those people, that family saw construction.
He deals drugs to people, and I can't always get it because I call him his driveway, not mine. So he's got a little drug operation going.
there's good days and bad days, you know what I mean? Like emotionally, just with anything. You know
Well,
what
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
saying? And I was like, when I called him, stay in the house. Zach, come meet me over there, because he was only right around the corner from us. I was just over there by the mall. I'm still, I'm like, I don't have to throw a lot tonight. Just come. I'll cancel the last one because the guy that lives there, he wants me to things for free. So then I'll just hit this one kid real quick, and that's what I did. And then I came home.
The gun is it registered for you, or do you guys all have it?
It's registered to me.
All right. Here's my advice for you. Go to classes. Go to concealed carry classes. Do you have your concealed carry permit, or
I'm
just
about to get it.
Go to them. They're super important. I still go to them. I go to one every 2 months or something. Educate yourself on the laws. Know your rights as a gun owner. Your house is your castle, but there's a limit to when a gun is appropriate. Whenever your life or someone else's life is in danger, or when there's when there's reasonable, when it's reasonable to believe that great bodily injury may occur. So just because he may stand on your property doesn't mean you can just pull it out on him.
Totally understand.
Give
I appreciate
warnings.
that. Yeah.
Give a lot of warnings, but also understand that sometimes you may not be able to give a warning.
Yep.
So just like our job, we have to give warnings when we
that.
can.
That's big. Thank you so much.
Of course.
The way you said
Yeah,
it.
he's got. He'll bring out weapons, and then I'll say, "Hey, dude, don't do that. I'm gonna get mine."
So let me help you out with this. In our jobs, as soon as I arrive to a scene and someone's holding a bat, it depends how they hold it. It depends on their behavior. It depends on so much things. We basically have like a pyramid of our use of force, coming from verbal to some physical to lethal
For
force.
citizens, or you talking law enforcement?
Both.
Okay.
The way
Like,
that
you come on the scene, being like investigated.
Yeah, from my experiences, how you say that sometimes he comes out with stuff in his hands, you have to be able to explain why you felt that,
Justified, yes.
why it's justifiable for you to pull out your gun, if you had it pointed at him or for anything. So that's what I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Go on YouTube, learn your laws, educate yourself, educate your family, because necessarily that gun is in this house and they all have access to it.
Yep.
My brothers have access to my guns. My girlfriend has access to my guns, because if I'm not there, and they need to protect themselves, I don't want to feel bad that shit. I'm not home. They couldn't protect themselves.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate that. I agree with it. But I am gonna work on that CCW.
Talk to you.
Yeah. I really enjoy trying to talk to
Are you
you.
gonna knock back on her door? Or
Uh,
are you gonna knock back on her door?
we could.
Henry 21, Coach 41.
Richard, Deputy Task Sheriff's Office. Richard. You come out the door, Richard?
Richard, we would like to talk to you. I know you're in the bedroom. Hey, Richard, we just want to talk. Can you please come out and talk to us? I know there's issues going on, but we just want to get your side of the story too, man. Help us, help you. Richard. Richard.
Richard, come on out here and talk to me. It's Deputy Taos, Sheriff's Office. Richard. Hey, Richard, Deputy Taos, Sheriff's Office. Come out here, man. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted for 5 minutes. It was outside the gate. I just wanted to
Well, some people just have different minds.
He's upset because
I'm sorry?
he's upset because of the woman. They just got a brand new unit called underbreakers. They just got 2 brand new cars. You call underbreakers.
But they
just
he
got
calls you drug dealers?
Oh, this dude screams on my drug dealers. Screams. Grillo.
He screams at her every time she walks up the driveway.
Grillo, I work with him at Westlake. I teach at Westlake. He did it.
Oh, Grillo?
But he told me, he's like, because I showed him everything, that's who really, because we perpetuate a little bit as far as like fascinated. I mean, that this is what we have to do, but then eventually you realize, let me explain something to you. I live where I live, and this neighbor wouldn't leave me alone. I'm like, dude, you're a police. He's like, what? I'm like, are you serious? You're a police.
On a problem. They can run up the stretch. So he's not coming to the door. We can't force our way in there, right? But because there's the restraining order, there's now a violation of the restraining order, which is a misdemeanor crime. So I'm going to write up a crime report listing the three of you as victims for what happened today. The video that may or may not have captured this stuff, if you're able to get that stuff with timestamps that show that it was after the date of the service, I can send you actually right now if you want. I can send you a link.
I'm used to doing it. I just want to let you know this would be my 6th active report, and this is the 2nd time he's violated the permanent restraining order. He was laughing and cackling at me as I was going up and down the driveway. I've got that on video. But,
So
That one's going to be hard. I think that'll be hard.
I know that's difficult.
That's going to be hard.
So yeah, and because obviously a lot of this stuff is kind of like subjective, right? Like, yeah, like I could be offended that he wears Oakleys, but
He does get offended.
Yeah, I do because I don't like Oakleys, but
Oh, now you offended him.
I've offended everybody now.
I'm telling you.
Vargas is setting me up for
What did
failure here,
Vargas
man.
do to you?
They're just too expensive, man.
Okay, that's fine. As long
They're
as
$80. Law
I
enforcement
buy the
discount.
cheapest glasses that keep the sun out of my eyes.
40%
because
off.
After a month of patrol, I can't see out of them anyway because they've been scratched up.
You are a
that's
police
the one
officer,
thing,
it is
At
good.
the end of the day,
But if you're an athlete
your
that plays
job
in the
and my
sun,
job,
Right.
we do.
And if Oakley's
job's in
giving
there.
you that stuff,
His
for free,
job's
I
in
love it too.
I teach. I coach baseball.
and you know
They're
they're
outdoor.
So what do you have?
You want it to your phone number?
They're not
I get this.
Email.
Well, these are prescriptions, so-
VACILLER.
Yep.
Yeah. So these are
Oh,
full.
sorry, Zach Miller, 11.
I was gonna say, how did you end up with that?
Yeah, sorry.
But honestly, with you
You were
guys having
reading
a
off so
gun,
good, I'm all like, oh, you must have it
you guys have to
memorized.
educate yourself, especially
I've
with
got
having
good
a gun.
memories. I'm like, oh, I'm not responsible.
The number one
So,
thing.
I'm gonna send you that.
Well, I'm responsible, but at the end of the day, it's
So
not
it should be
something that I
sent
want
to
to
you,
take on right now. So
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, Zach.
He's not old enough, which I'm
Yeah,
not.
so here's.
But if one time that he's not able to use it, you might have to. Just like I saw my younger brothers. 10 years old,
So I
6
don't
legal,
know if
with permission and given the circumstances.
I didn't know that. And that's going to all be in that stuff, the literature you're saying, go research. I didn't know.
Listen, educate yourself, and there's so much things that you're like, oh, damn, I didn't know this. Like
My first thing to do is,
a few
we'll
weeks
be fine, and I'd love to get back. He's going to be 20, we'll be 20. I just try to keep it simple, keep it simple. You guys,
all you guys as a family.
Him and him got $100,000 him out, he crashed me. That's why he's only driving out for 75,000 miles. This is how good I get in both $100,000. Stay in school, I pay for it. I make a lot of money. I've been a teacher 25 years. I make fucking coaching baseball.
What are you coaching?
I coach in Upper College. Yeah, I'm pitching coach in Upper College. Been there 6 years. I've been teaching the rest of it for 18 years. I've been teaching at 24. I'm from here. That's the thing. I'm from here. This is my backyard. I must do it now just because I did it. So you have been very helpful. You procrastinated. Finally got out of restraining. I'm just now, I feel like the failures are fine.
It's a learning experience. It is learning. So now next time when
Well, I get called when he's in front of his head.
but now next time whenever your friend comes up to you with a problem, with a similar problem, you know what to do.
But I have teachers.
Just like a coach.
I don't want to be a hypocrite. Just like I tell my kids, I don't want to be a hypocrite. So here's the deal. The easiest thing I should tell you is to give it up.
So, Oprah said that they're like saying something. So it's been like a month or two. How is
But as parents, that's our job to learn from our mistakes.
like,
Don't take it as a loss. Take it as a learning.
paperwork at me, if there was evidence over my property. I'm like, how is this possible?
Come in. Okay. Okay.
But sometimes you gotta let your kids do what they gotta do. That's the only way they're gonna learn. Because
He asked me to get it. He
you're
didn't
not
ask me to
always
get it done.
taking it upon yourself.
Yeah.
And he
So
did well.
they will generally
Should
call
call
us.
He's got a log. Got stuff. He goes to shoot. He's in classes. And, you know,
As a parent, you're doing the right thing if your kids are able to do what they gotta do by themselves,
level, we generally
which is what he's showing you. So you're doing the right thing.
it's 99 a minute. The house is 99 a minute. One of mine's not canceled. Sometimes they're like, you know, right in the front. You're putting a lot of money in that. And the other day, listen, unfortunately, a lot of that. Where's the finish?
Finney's? Finney's? Oh, this one in Ventura.
He started off for 3-1 kind of old school, I guess.
but there's just too much control on it, right?
Stack your chips, so you know what these two are about to do? It's going to call the places here, they're going to roll them out to sea.
Nice. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
That's what I do. So
Let
our
'em.
neighbors will be outside, these people talk, they talk, we talk. If you were on that tail,